Hi guys, how's it going? I hope everyone are doing well. This is a general reading. Let's see what comes out. Whatever needs to come out comes out. There's something about doing the business, like only doing good business. Without compromises and really, yeah, you're elevating on the next level here, like you're going deeper in every aspect of your life right now. You are free as a bird. You have a freedom to decide what is right for you. Yeah, keep on raising that vibration. So you've been doing a lot of work. People may see it as, oh, she just happy, No, like you actually, you're doing a lot of energy work. You are taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, you're meditating, you're drinking your green juices, you're taking your chlorophyll, you're taking your probiotics, you may be going to a gym, or you're just taking care of your body in general. And you're just staying out of trouble, literally. And yeah, look, you've been working on your energy and it shows, and it will put you on better opportunities. It will connect you with fresh, clean, righteous energies. And I'm getting that you won't be compromising in this season. Like, you will be choosing only good people in your life. Something here has served its purpose. This may be some sort of contract. This may be a person. This may be a job. Whatever it is for you, just know that it has served its purpose. It's not a rejection, but redirection, thank God. And it has served its purpose because you have learned the lesson. That's why. So good job. This is for somebody. If this resonates, this is for you. You are playing a crucial part as a messenger in this world. You're playing a crucial role as a messenger in this world. So you might be a reader as well. You might be a writer. You might be, your message has a crucial role in this world. Like, your message really moves things. Like, it moves people. Like, it changes the vibration of the whole planet, literally. And you need to lean deeper in that purpose. Okay, you need to keep putting those hours in. Like, you need to really like start doing that. And oh yeah, you are awakener, you are an activator, you awaken people, you awaken them in their purpose, you help them reach their highest potential. And Spirit here is saying that it may be uncomfortable, you may be shy, maybe you don't like public speaking. Stepping into the uncomfortable space is where the divine transformation begins. So a lot of times this will be very uncomfortable because you are not used to, you're not used to this. And that's where the true growth happens, out of your comfort zone. So, just like I started doing the readings and I kept posting, deleting. I still do that, but less, because, I know that I need to keep moving. I need to keep going, because maybe it's not the whole video. I just seen 444, so this is the angel message. Maybe it's not the whole message that's getting out there, but it's just that one part that somebody needs that specific day. On that specific day, it's just that one sentence that really clicks, that's really clocking, that's like, okay, this is what somebody needed today, this is what activated something in somebody. And that's how specific it really is, and so don't overthink it, like there's no wrong or right here. Like, people always gonna judge, people always gonna have something to say, they're always gonna criticize. You cannot please everybody, try and please God. That's all I gotta say. That's it. Yeah, you're a transformer. You transform things, you put things in motion, you activate things in people. You can move big projects, like you really can. Like, you are definitely a leader, not a follower. And I'm getting that you are supposed to activate other leaders. Like, you are supposed to lead the leaders, you know what I mean? Wow, okay, yeah. Something has been holding you back, maybe releasing bitterness and disappointment is going to free you from this baggage, because you need to stay in the good vibes in order to execute a mission, you need to feel good, so it is very important that whatever needs to be released is being released. How you do it is up to you. Do your own personal research. Maybe you need a retreat, maybe you need some yoga, maybe you need some spa time, maybe you need a therapist. Whatever it is that works for you, do that. For me personally, talking it out helps a lot. So I have one specific friend who is literally my personal therapist, and I can just freely speak to this friend about anything. And sometimes I feel like I overwhelm my friend, especially if I'm going through something, and then I would like record my voice memos and listen them myself and understand what needs to happen, and literally delete those messages because I don't want to overwhelm my friend, right? But if you can have a therapist, or you have somebody that you can speak freely to, and it's very important that you're being completely honest, because that's the only way it's gonna work. Do that. If you don't have anything like that, then write it down, okay? Just creative writing, or just even speaking it out loud really, really helps. Just also heard body work, so moving your stuck emotions, because emotions are energy in motion, right? And a lot of times we get blockages when we don't move our bodies. The energy gets stuck and we start having problems, and yeah, just moving that body around, getting like a deep tissue massage will really help you a lot. And then also working with your voice because when we speak, our body vibrates, and we are 70-80% of water. So when you speak and you sing and you talk, it will rearrange the molecular structure in your body, as well as bass music, like on a speaker. There's also these speaker beds that you can try, or just going to a really nice concert, or going to see a favorite artist. This will literally like release a lot of things out of your body, because your molecules will vibrate, and they will rearrange and release what needs to be detoxed, and then you need to drink a lot of water afterwards so that thing can like exit. Traveling, spirit is saying travel. Travel, and then some of you guys may travel for work, or travel may become your work, but travel is going to be essential for somebody here. Anytime you go to a different location, you are doing grid work, so you are embodying that energy that is imprinted in that specific place. So it is quite important to travel and just move around, and just in general move around the energy. So let's say you haven't been moving around your furniture in your house for 10 years and you wonder why things are not moving forward. You have to move things around, just like you have to move your body around, like move that energy, natural high. I'm seeing that if you have addictions, you won't be needing that no more. You can hit natural high, and it's a whole different reality for somebody out here. If you've been addicted to anything, it's going to be a whole different reality. It's going to feel like a whole new life with just more energy, more opportunities, and it's a whole different life, literally. And you will be hitting your goals. Like, this is the highest you ever been in life, literally. Like, once you let go of your addictions, once you are done with them, then you can start actually hitting your goals. So congratulations. Like, I know this didn't happen overnight. Yeah, Spirit is saying that you'll be able to go much higher in every aspects of your life. So your money will be, increasing, your position will be increasing, your love life will be getting better. You will literally start glowing, like people, you will be prettier. You will have more energy. You will have better sleep. You won't have, you will have better immune system. You won't get sick as much. Wow. I literally don't remember writing this card, but it says the more toxins in your body, the more you need to sleep. Yeah, and the more you need to detox, obviously, right? So the ways to detox: green juice fast. Green juice fast, lemon water, lime water, different type of teas, herbs. Ginger is really good. Garlic is really good. Just getting your immune system up and strengthening your immune system. What is your purpose? Spirit is asking. What is your purpose? What do you love to do? What do you feel like you came here to do? What is your purpose? You are learning how to master your emotions. You're learning how to master your emotions. A lot of you guys, you're just having tunnel vision. You're like, okay, if this doesn't fit, it just doesn't fit. Like, it is what it is. I'm going to focus on, you're going to focus on you. You're going to focus on your mission. You're going to focus on good life. You're making everything around you beautiful. And if something is ugly, if something is dirty, if something is unclean, if something is corrupted, if something is toxic, there's no room in your life for that. Literally, like, blocked, deleted, bye-bye. Like, go handle it over there. Like, don't bring your dirt over here. So again, letting go of addictions. Even that addiction is a stronghold, and for some of you guys, it's been taking the most of your lifetime, like literally holding you back, right? And you've been fighting and winning internal battles here. Congratulations, like, you're doing an amazing work. Somebody here is receiving karma, okay? What goes around comes around. You already knew this. You treat people like you want to be treated, no matter what, you know that you're good, and you can only expect good things back. Okay, this card, I wasn't supposed to do this type of reading today, but this card is coming out, and it says Christ was the son of Mother Earth and Father God. I mean, we already know this, right? But what does this mean actually? Jesus Christ is the one, he is our leader, uh, as a humanity. He is in the middle of Mother Earth and Father Sky, literally as a middle man. Like, and a lot of times people, like, they miss this point. Like, they don't understand that Jesus is half God, half human, and he is literally our spiritual leader, and an example, of a perfect man. So, thank you, Jesus, for this message. We love you. Yeah, I feel like this was in the previous reading already, but this card says you are the source of this love connection. You are the leader. You lead the way in this love connection. So, you do you do good, and you make sure that no matter what, you always treat people with respect. You know, when they don't treat you with respect, you pull back, and access denied. You deny your access. Like, you really protect your energy. Lemuria is coming out. I am not specifically connected to Lemuria. I feel like my origin is very different, but you might be, right? So Lemuria is it underwater city? I think it is, right? I don't remember writing this card, but it might resonate with somebody. Gotta do more research on that. Also, Jupiter is coming up. Jupiter. And you gotta examine your if you feel like you know where you're from, you feel like you know where your spirit and your soul comes from, or you know where you've been, you gotta examine it, and you're gonna feel it out and really trust your intuition when it comes to that. Don't try and fit it in. It's something that it's hard for us to explain, but when you just know, right? Yeah, you have a strong soul purpose on this planet, and you gotta seek for guidance when it comes to that, right? um yeah, you gotta put your heart and soul in it. You gotta, having that tunnel vision and not letting anybody mess with your gift. You have a very bright energy. You might be very connected to sun and sun energy. You might be a fire sign, maybe, or your energy is just very bright. Yeah, they think you're crazy, but you're a healer. I mean, yeah, obviously, like, a lot of times, people, any extraordinary people out there, like, people always thought that they're weird, they're crazy, whatever, like Einstein, Tesla, Newton, all these people thought they were crazy, literally. And obviously, like, all the women that they used to burn on freaking fires, like, back in the days, they thought were witches, when in actuality these were the the most powerful healers at the time, right? Because they knew the herbs, they knew the energy, they could connect with stars, with the moon, with sun, they could connect with the animal spirit, and people were afraid of that because they didn't understand it. So I don't know your origin, but I've been definitely feeling it for myself that, I have some, especially like medieval times and stuff, like, I do have some connections there, and I do feel like I received some pretty crazy treatment back then, and I even in this lifetime have some scars, which explains why, because universe works in mysterious ways, right? So yeah, you gotta examine it. I've never personally done Akashic records because I feel like I kind of sort of know my history. But if you want, you can. Just make sure that it's somebody trustworthy, that they don't feed you just about whatever. You gotta apply your critical thinking, and I feel like a lot of work you can do through meditation, deep meditation, really deep guided meditation. So you can, for example, search Pura Rasa. Pura, Pura Rasa, Rasa, on YouTube. And you can find a lot of guided meditations on YouTube from her, and she's just an amazing guide, and she will guide through you through your past lives, through your soul connections, through soul contracts, whatever you gotta do, she can help you with all of that. So I highly recommend you look into that. So somebody here is trying to control you or control a situation, and spirit here is saying is the only power they can experience. Well, this is just so sad, honestly, and I recommend that you run from these type of people. Whenever you feel like something is just like feels nasty, there's something off here. Yeah, that's your, guardians. That's your higher self. That's your angels telling you, this is not it. Like, this is, this person has some issues, and you ain't gonna be part in any of that. Yeah, just keeping a positive mindset and keeping people around that have positive mindset will really protect you from a lot of trouble. Like, not getting deep and like just really following your intuition. And like, if somebody's being weird, somebody being mean or just low vibrational, like, trust I feel like the first, the first impression is always the right one. I feel like the first impression, based on my experience, is always the right one. And they will try to fake it later on to get something out of you. I'm also getting a lot of like transactional relationships here. And that's just not what you were built for. Like, transaction for what? You don't need nothing from nobody. Like, God is here for you. You can ask anything and God will literally provide. All you need to do is ask. Keep asking until you receive what you need and what you want. Yeah, you are, by holding your frequency high, by staying in your confidence, by staying in love with or without somebody, by being loved, by staying in by holding the energy of love, by being love, right? You are teaching others how to love you right. You are teaching others how to love you right, because love doesn't take disrespect. Love doesn't take an abuse. Love doesn't respond to manipulation, toxic behavior, none of that, right? You, by knowing your worth and knowing what you will and will not tolerate, it's teaching other people how to treat you right. It's actually teaching them love too. Yeah, you are trusting the process, you're trusting the spirit, you know that everything is already taken care of, that all you need to do is literally just show up as the best version of yourself, and everything else is taken care of, literally. I just heard, show up and the success will find you. Sometimes some of you guys might be suffering from social anxiety. I know I am. Sometimes all it takes is just to show up, literally. Like, people just need you there just to be there. People just need you there for your energy. Like, you make everything better. Wherever you go, that space is better just because you are in it, just because you are there. So all you need to do is to, put your clothes on, put your best dress on, put your makeup on, whatever you're gonna do, and show up and be an example, and that's all that's required from you. Like, your energy will do the work, and your energy speaks louder than you could ever. So unless you're like a public speaker, unless you are, your words activate things, you're a messenger, whatever. But a lot of times you are both, right? You speak with your words and you speak with your energy. So You ain't gotta do too much. You ain't gotta say too much. Actually, say less. Just show up as your beautiful self, and the rest will be handled for you, okay? Choosing people that are choosing you. Yes, Lord. Mm-hmm. Choosing people that are choosing you. Only, literally only choosing people that are choosing you. That's it. That's it. Will save you from a lot of trouble. Your energy is very liberating. It's because you're being yourself, you're being so real, you're being so authentic that it gives people permission to be themselves too. Somebody here is saying, I need you. Oh, this is a soulmate. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Someone here is saying, nothing's gonna change my love for you. That's the song, right? So listen to that song and teach me, or you teach me. Divine blessings coming your way in this season. Beautiful. Thank you, Lord. Oh, God. Well, you can read this for yourself. Okay, buddy. We got the memo. I'm afraid you're gonna leave me. Again, I did not know that this is gonna be a soulmate reading, but this person knows that you're very special. You're a star, baby. So you may literally be in public recognition some way, somehow. This person knows that, you may have a lot of suitors. And they're literally scared that you're going to go for somebody else. Like, they're scared you're going to leave them. But they also recognize your purpose. They know that you have a mission. They know that they're not your only mission here. One look at you. Wow, okay, this person is really feeling it. They're saying, I want to cook for you. Yeah, they're scared of competition. Let's see what else. Yeah, this person is literally feeling love. They're their heart is opening up. And I feel like just so much respect coming from this person towards you. Like, they really look up to you. They really do cherish you, and they cherish you, they respect you, they look up to you, but they're also slightly scared, intimidated of, they're not so much of you, but they're scared of competition. They're afraid to have their heart broken. When you do what's right, you have God on your side. This is so important. We can never have a full protection if we live in sin. We can only have full godly protection when we're righteous. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Somebody here is saying, got a bad habit of treating people better than they treat me. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a curse of being a light worker, that no matter how people treat you, you still gotta show up as the best version of yourself, because you are the one that's literally teaching. You're literally the one who's teaching, like, the less conscious ones. So no matter how people treat you, you always need to, don't get lost in people's stories. Don't get lost in their energy. Hold your own frequency. Say less or say nothing at all, and just exit. Whenever you feel disrespected, or whenever you feel like things are going left, like whatever, right? It don't really matter. You know what's right. You know what's right thing to do. You know what God would not do or accept, and yeah, that's your map. roadmap right there, right? So never feel bad about treating somebody nicer than they've been to you. Like, obviously, you are on a whole different frequency, and you need to hang out with like-minded people. Like, you need to find people who also vibrate high and who have similar interests, or a similar mindset, or people that you can learn from. Yeah, you gotta spend more time in nature, because that's when you can truly connect to. So maybe like taking a trip somewhere, doesn't have to be too far. Return to nature to return to your true nature, to your true self. Nature is just so amazing. It helps you to detox toxic energy, just like hugging a tree or laying on grass or swimming in the natural water. Will help you to just feel better. Just feel like you're supposed to feel. Also, I just heard hot springs. Somebody here is, they can't go too deep just yet, but they're getting there. So somebody is, their heart is opening up, and they're gathering more courage to go deeper in it with you. But this person is, I just heard, it's not a man, it's just a boy. So this person is very immature, okay, or they might be very young or younger. You have to cherish their heart too, you know what I mean? But you also have to mirror their behavior back to them. So this doesn't mean that if this person goes and they cheats on you, that you go and cheat on them too. No, that's not what it means. It means that when this person separates, you separate. And you have a perfect right to do what feels right to you. And what's right to you might be just the righteous thing. Just staying in the righteous place, doing the righteous thing, whether this person is around or whether they're not around. But yeah, this definitely does not mean that, because a lot of times, like, corrupted energies, they would want to get you to do the same thing, because it would just make them feel better. It's like, okay, this person cheated and now you cheated, so now we even, so it makes them feel less shitty about themselves. But this is not what you do in your divine position. This is not what God wants you to do. God wants you to stay in a righteous place, no matter what, no matter who is doing what, was the right thing to do, right? Yeah, people be feeling your vibe. So just your energy and your mindset, people can really feel it. Like, people really look up to you. Somebody here will make you level up. I don't know whether this is in love or whether this is in life or in business, but there is a person in your life, or you will meet a person in your life. It may even be like a business mentor or a spiritual teacher, or it may be a lover. You will know. But this person will make you level up, like, on a whole new level. Yeah, this card says, if somebody, they mistreated you, they are who wrote this card? They mistreated you, they're just a shitty person, it's not your fault. I don't know who needed to hear this, but now you know. Something about knowing your rights. I don't know what this is for. You may be in some sort of legal case or something. You gotta find like a lawyer, or you gotta find like a professional to help you with more info. But you gotta know your rights, okay? And also, don't wait too long when it comes to this. Like, act right away. in another life. So it lets me know that you guys, if this is a lover, that you know, you have a soul contract, that you already know each other. Somebody here is going through like a lot of chaos and karma. It says they have one way and it's down. Pray for them. Yeah, if this is your person, like, you can help them just by praying for them, but they still gonna go through their karma. Like, you won't be able to stop their karma, because it's just the natural law, and that's just how energy works. So there's no stopping karma. Like, it will hit them one way or another. Obviously, you can pray for mercy for this person, but this person needs to pray for themselves. Like, they need to be asking for the forgiveness and repentance, and they would have to serve karmic time. Yeah. So one way, one reason why you might be separated is because this person is going through their personal karma, and God just doesn't want you there because you didn't do anything. So yeah, and this happened because this person was being very dysfunctional, distorted energy, dysfunctional. Wow, actually, I don't remember writing this card. I guess it's been a while, but this says, I did some research on ringing in ears, right? And this says elevation in frequency when the left ear is ringing. That means that you're elevating, tuning in to a higher frequency. And you need to follow the signs. You need to follow what's happening when this happens. So when your left ear ring, and this happens to me all the time, like a lot of times my left ear start ringing out of nowhere. A lot of times it will happen when I'm out in nature, because I'm trying to connect to, apparently I'm not actually consciously doing anything, but I guess my spirit is trying to connect to higher frequencies. So my left ear is ringing a lot of times when I'm outside in nature. And I never knew why. And I remember even asking my grandma, and she's like, no, it's a good sign. Like, my grandma always used to say, like, that means that somebody is loving on you, somebody's thinking about you. But then I looked it up, and it actually means elevation in frequency. So your body is trying to tune in to a higher frequency when your left ear is ringing. When it's a high pitch, it means spiritual evolution. Okay, so evolving spiritually. If it's a low pitch, it means falling into old patterns. I don't feel I can recognize high and low pitch, but maybe you can. Anyways, ringing in ears is a good sign. Unless it's ringing constantly, then you need to go and check your ears, okay? Something here or somebody here is going to teach you a lot, and I'm getting that it is your person. It is somebody that you are in love with. This will be the greatest teacher in love for you in this lifetime. Okay, this person would like you to know that they're naughty. Yep. Yep. Oh God. Okay, I'm not even gonna. Oh God. Let me just say that they want to do some things to you, okay? You are so magnetic. Yeah, the more you pull away and the more you connect with your divinity, the more you, not even like pulling away, but more just focusing on yourself, focusing on your true self, right? Going deeper in it, the more magnetic you become. And instead of chasing, you start pulling in this person, you start you become more magnetic, you know. um it's like when you don't need anything, when you have that neediness, they can sense your energy, and that's when they start rejecting it. When it's like needy, you know, they feel like they owe you something. And when you start, you know, focusing on yourself and giving it to yourself, because a lot of times you got to think of like, what does this person has that you don't have, right? What do they have that you don't have? Well, when it comes to the physical aspect, it's pretty simple to explain. But when it comes to spiritual and mental aspect, like, you know, do you like them because of their confidence? Do you like them because of whatever, you know, personality trait that you look up to? Do you like them because of their beauty? Do you like them because of their whatever, right? You have to embody that too, so that you can give it to yourself. Somebody here is learning how to cook. Beautiful. I just want you to forget and forgive. Well, I mean, you have a perfect right to take all the time needed here to heal from whatever been going on here. Obviously, you will never forget. You can forgive, but a lot of times females, divine feminines, you know, you don't forget. You will remember. You might forgive, but let me tell you, there will be guard up. And, you know, trust is so, it's just so hard to rebuild. It really is. And you ain't even gotta trust this person. If they already betrayed you once, twice, 3, 5, 10 times, then you can trust in that. You can trust in that. You can trust that this person will always do that. You can trust in patterns, you know. You can always trust that. But don't, you know, don't fool yourself in and or out of situations. Like, you do have to apply your common sense and critical thinking, you know, because, like, you know, if you see somebody is playing, like, are you willing to play with them, or are you just gonna leave them in their litter box to play with themselves, and you're just gonna go and do big girls things, you know? Meanwhile, you know, just like this card said before, like, this person is not, they're not a man, they're just a boy. So they as well has a perfect right to this card is saying, I'm educating myself. Yes, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. This person has a perfect right to take their time to grow. Like, we cannot speed that up. Like, we, you know, it will happen when it happens. Like, when this person learns the lessons that they need to learn, then it's a different type of situation, right? But until then, yeah, this person is in a very, they're not very spiritually evolved yet. Like, they're in the very beginning of their spiritual evolution. Actually, I'm letting go of my ego and pride, and this will require a lot of attempts and a lot of cycles. This right here doesn't happen overnight. Like, it may take years, even decades. And, you know, it is nearly impossible to let go of all of the ego and all of the pride. And but this person they've been hiding behind their ego for so long that they feel stripped, they feel naked without their ego. So it's not a easy task for them. I just seen 444 angel message. I was trying to impress my friends and family. Very mature masculine here. Next in line. I don't know what this means exactly for you. Maybe you do know. Next in line. Next in line. So, you know, I don't know. Somebody's definitely getting ready for something here. Somebody is saying I'm next in line. So maybe there's a suitor I just seen 4 4 4 4. Maybe there's a lover that's been waiting for their turn, or maybe you might be next in line if you've been waiting for somebody. There is certain order that we don't always know how things go. Like, I'm just saying that a lot of times we might think that, this is what it is. I'm divine, they're my divine partner. But who knows? Maybe there's one before you in line. Maybe they already have a spiritual spouse. And they first need to clear that contract in order to even have you next in line there. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean though, right? So it's complicated. When we get in these soul contracts, and when we get deeper, the older the soul, the more contracts it probably has. So sometimes there needs to be a spiritual divorce. They need to actually like separate from somebody to even have you, to even be with you. And same thing may apply, to them. Like, they may be next in line. Maybe you already have a spouse, spiritual spouse, that you need to separate from. I'm just saying. But something here is definitely like changing and switching up. Like, there's like new contracts being made, or something here is breaking and something here is like getting together, what I'm getting. Somebody here is about to take a big stage, and this is definitely a career message. So you're about to level up in your career, like big time, big time. Yeah, you have a huge talent. Like, whatever it is that you do, only you know how to do it. Big money is tied down to this huge talent of yours. So, big title, damn. And do what's best for you. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you are happy, okay? Do what's best for you, okay? Somebody here is not quite on your level, but coming right behind you, okay? They will reach you, they will be there, but you're gonna go first. And this means like actual timeline. Like, let's say you will hit your goal, and then this person will come after, like 6 months later, they will hit it too, or something like that. You know what I mean? So you are definitely the one who's gonna be going there first. So don't wait on nobody. Do what's best for you, okay? Yeah, somebody here is saying, you make me feel alive. I'm feeling alive again. So there's definitely this spark that, you are awakening this person's heart. You're opening their heart up. They feel like they're alive again. They feel excited about life, excited about love. This is beautiful. Anticipation and preparation. So somebody is ready, and I'm getting this rose here. So maybe you'll be getting flowers. Somebody's definitely planning to see you, planning to have a date with you or something. Yeah, and they don't know how you do it. A lot of times people just don't understand that, if you're on your purpose, or you are just excelling well in life, this is because, well, you've done this before. So what can you say, Been there, done that, and you might even be very young, or like young-minded or something. And people are like, they look down to you because you're younger than them, but you did better than them. And then they start feeling some type of way, where the whole point is that, like, you are here to guide them, to teach them, to protect them. A lot of times, like, these people don't understand, when you come into their life, that you actually come as their guide, and as their, you are there to serve them. You are there to help them out. You come as an angel in their life. And people, they misread that. A lot of times they've never even heard of such a thing. So they will mistreat you. They will have jealousy, they will look down on you, especially if you're younger. And yeah, they you will be forced to leave them alone because they don't understand. They're just not ready, and then you will have a different soul contract with somebody else, and yeah, a lot of times, people will miss their opportunity when it comes to you, but it's their loss. um and unfortunately, also, you cannot excel your mission with them because you're trying your best, but if these people are constantly resisting your help, then you cannot help them more than that. You have to go and help somebody who actually wants that. So just saying, don't overstay your visit. Wow, this is so beautiful. What is your true essence? How does your soul feel or look like? Make a mood board or draw, or you can even play with the AI or something. I once asked the spirit to show me my higher self, or like I asked spirit to show me my soul. I'm like, I want to see how she looked like. And then I saw a dream much later, like let's say 6 months later. I saw a dream, and I could not believe that I actually looked like that. Like, it was crazy. So you gotta ask, and a lot of times, like, you will receive these messages in a very intuitive ways. You will just know. So maybe in your dreams or through your meditations, or you might see a picture that's like resonates with you. But what is your true essence really like? How does your soul feel like? How does your soul look like? And yeah, get to know her or him better, okay? Plant medicine is coming out. Now be very careful. I would be very careful. But do what's best for you, okay? But yeah, I do not recommend plant medicine to anybody. I feel like you can reach same effect with just detoxing your body and moving your body around and having positive experiences, letting go of toxic people and situations, and a lot of sleep, you guys. A lot of sleep, lots of water, lots of green juices, lots of veggies, moving your body around. Swimming is really good, natural waters, hanging out with animals, just doing things that you love and just taking it easy, slowing down. You can reach same effects with that, and you won't need no plant medicine, like, I swear to God. Okay, let's get one last card here. Ooh. Wow, okay. This flew out. They were standing in the way of your destiny or your purpose, trying to block it or trying to embody it. Now, this is giving me like an evil girlfriend vibes. I don't know why. But yeah, that relationship ended for a reason. They did not have good intentions for you. They're actually really jealous of you. Be done with all evil. Yeah, you gotta ask spirit what you need to let go of, and write things down, and don't overthink it. You might, anything may come up, like old habits, toxic habits, addictions, um, you know, um, just bad relationships, whatever. Like, you will know intuitively, you will know what needs to go. This card says they want to corrupt pure innocent souls and make them dirty and shameful, does lower their vibration. Yeah, I mean, pray for this person. This will not end well for them, especially if they're going for, if they're going for innocent souls, this will not end well for them. So, yeah. You were bonding over toxic patterns. You have outgrown them, move on. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we have to leave people behind because, maybe you were bonding over some sort of addiction. Like, let's say you used to drink together, used to smoke together. I just heard fornicate. Okay. You were bonding over something toxic and you don't do that no more, and so, yeah, what else is there to do, really? You gotta let people go. Yeah, you deserve better. You deserve the best. The best part is yet to come. This card says your moments of discouragement aren't stronger than your will. Period. Gotta keep eyes on the prize. Gotta have a tunnel vision. Don't let nobody ruin that. I see a lot of positive changes coming for you, especially when it comes to your finances. 555. It has something to do with your expression. It has something to do with your expression, okay? So your shyness is actually keeping you back. It's holding you back from a lot of prosperity, honestly. So you gotta work on that. So let's say if you're too shy to show yourself, figure out the way. Like, there's people working with AI. You gotta think outside the box. I'm sure you will find somebody who is already doing it. If you're a reader and you don't want to show yourself, then you can do faceless readings, as long as you get your message out, which is the most important part. Anyways, you can have a podcast, right? You can even, with AI, you can do so many things. You can manipulate your voice. As long as you're doing something, being productive, and getting it out, literally, posting your stuff, like consistency over perfection over here, Wow, there's a really strong message to somebody that you will be moving on, and it's a good thing. This is a really good thing for you. You will be moving on. You will be detaching completely and moving on, and it would feel so liberating. Like, it will feel like a fresh of breath. It will feel like a breath of fresh air, right? Yeah, you are becoming better. Good job. Protect your energy. Practice observing, not absorbing. Exactly. Hold your frequency. Protect your energy. What's theirs is theirs. What's yours is yours. I think it's Ariana Grande that says that. Your energy is yours and mine is mine. Period, girl. Period. Separation will let you know how much you really like each other. Yup. Leave people where they at. Yeah, do not chase. You gotta do you meanwhile. Divine feminines never chase, ever. Never. When I said in my previous video, I was saying never, ever, 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 ever text or call a man, ever. I meant it, but I meant it in separation, right? So when this person leaves you, when they leave you and they block you and they go do other things, you're not going to be the one who's going to be chasing. You're not going to be the one who's going to be calling, texting, writing them love letters, none of that. You're going to go and live your life and be the best version of yourself. And when they reach out, then you'll have an opportunity to either accept or decline. And when things are good, when you feel like you are in union, Like, obviously you can text them, obviously you can hit them up, like, obviously you can do stuff together. But I just meant when you're in separation and you know that, you should not be reaching out, then please have some dignity as a woman, as a divine feminine. Hold, stand your ground. Don't reach out, okay? Let your man come to you, okay? Because it's their job. Okay, one last message. Overall, I'm seeing very positive changes here. I'm seeing new cycle beginning. I just seen 010101. Look at this. A gift of new beginnings. Did I not just say? And freedom, yes. A lot of really, really fresh energy entering your life. You will be freed from all the strongholds, not just one. You will be freed from any toxic chains. I'm also hearing like sicknesses being healed. If you have any illnesses, then you got to focus on that and just know that there will be supernatural healing happening here for you. And you will literally, God will renew your whole body, mind, soul, and spirit in this season. Like, no cap. I just seen 010110. So, and 11. And somebody will be feeling very stupid. They will be feeling really dumb, okay? But honestly, not even your problem. Your vibe attracts your tribe, period. Don't lower your standards for nobody, okay? If they cannot reach you, they're not supposed to be there. Access denied. Once they hit your frequency, once they elevate on your level, then yes. Once they learn how to treat you right, then yes. But not before that. Yeah, somebody's spirit is saying somebody was stealing your joy, literally stealing your joy. Like, why would you let anybody do that? Like, and you literally defeated this dark entity. You literally I'm so proud of you. Yeah, they had nothing on you, so they had to leave you alone. Their tricks are not working on you. I feel like this person trying it from every angle, and you're just being your beautiful, stable self. Like, this devil literally had to give up and go bully somebody else. Like, that's what's happening here. Like, you literally defeated, like, something really, really dark just by staying in your own energy, unshakable, unstoppable. This card is coming out twice. You have more time than you think. You have more time than you think. Whatever this means, just know that. You don't need to be ready. You just need to be brave. Period. Some of these people were really bottom feeders, okay? You were not supposed to be there. They were not supposed to be in your energy. These are just some really low of the lowest. So, don't even worry about it, Yeah, disloyal, disrespectful, okay. What's that song I'm hearing? Oh, it goes, it's an old song. It says, I'ma get disrespectful till bitch get respectful. Like, you ain't gotta do any of that. Like, your disrespect is separation to them. That's how they perceive it. When they disrespect you, you separate and you cut them off your energy and access denied. And that's what's gonna be painful for them, because they don't see it coming. They're so used to people just going back to them no matter what, or chasing them, or I'm literally hearing masochist, like some people enjoy the pain. You're not one of those people. A wake up call, like this is divine feminine, divine masculine we're talking about. Like you don't dwell in dirt. Like you only accept good people in your energy, in your space. Yeah, you're going through a whole glow up here. Meanwhile, they're going down and you've been elevating. Stay in godly locations around godly people. The whole point of this reading. You are mastering your craft. You are good vibes, good energy, positive energy only, good vibes only. Clean, clear, fresh energy everywhere you go. You're like a walking sage. Wherever you go, you always brighten up the space, clear up the space. You literally make like, you disturb dark energies. You disturb them. Like they'll try to bully you, but they would just have to give up and run away. Like a lot of times you just literally see people running away. They're like, why they don't like me? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm so nice. Like, a demon needs a hug too. Let me give you a hug, you know? But you know what I mean? Like, some people are just not ready, okay? Yeah, these people were playing with God, you know, they played with the wrong one. And you need a gentleman, you know? You need a gentle man. If somebody is not being gentle with you, then they gotta go. You gotta go. Don't compromise. Alrighty. Stay in godly locations. Stay out of trouble. Stay in pay attention where you are going, okay? There's no need for any type of, I'm hearing benefits. Somebody will try to offer you something. You don't need no benefits. You don't need no nothing from nobody. All you need to do is stay in your own lane, stay focused, have a tunnel vision, you know, walk in your purpose, walk with God, stay in godly locations with godly people, period. Okay, love you so much. Obviously, God loves you so much more. I am only a messenger over here. So, yeah, good luck with everything. Bye.